Hello, this is composer and French hornist Richard Burdick. It's February 22nd, 2025. I like days that are 222. I like this. This is ThinkSpot number 19. And I want to thank grok.com, the AI, for helping me with my website. They were able to help improve my visibility on a mobile phone for the I-Ching-Music.com. And I got an SEO score, a search engine optimization score of 98 out of 100. Because I asked Grok, like, how can I improve my SEO? And they gave me an amazing list. It was really easy to, like, I had it really fixed in 10 minutes besides registering some stuff with Google and finding some codes and stuff. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Very helpful. One of the things that Grok suggested is really focus more on the I Ching, and that's right. That's my niche. I'm a professional French horn playing composer who writes music with the structural foundation of the I Ching. Okay, it's not random. There's nothing random, and what I'm going to show you today proves beyond any doubt that there's something absolutely amazing. Synchronicity isn't quite the word. Profound structure here. Okay, so in an I Ching scale, and I'm using the one that has 6 positive lines like this here. 6 positive lines. I use a positive line for a whole step and a broken line like here as a half step. There's 2 groups of 3 in this 6 lines. The upper 3 is a fifth above the tonic. Okay, so the note below the bottom line, let's say in this case it's F. I have a keyboard working. Okay, F, and then whole step G, and whole step A, and then B. So that's the bottom 3 lines. That it's separated by fifth, and in this case it goes to the flat 9, and then the 7th and 8th notes of the scale resolved to F, and I like that. I mean, I could have separated the trigrams, this 2 sets of 3, by a fourth, F to B flat. I could have done this. Could have done that way. And some of the scales are just works better, sounds better if the separation of the 2 trigrams is done by a fourth instead of a fifth. But I try to keep with that fifth. After I studied the music of northern India, the scales of northern India, when did I do that? 1988 or something. I settled in on the 5th separation. Okay, so this scale we just heard is the scale that symbolizes or is based on all solid lines. There are 8 different sets of 3 lines that I consider, well, that are duplicated. So this is 3 positives, 3 positives. They're duplicated, top and bottom are the same. There's 8 of those. So if it's all broken lines and all broken lines, that's one of the 8. And this one here, well, you see arrow. This one here, solid, negative, solid, or positive, negative, positive, duplicated, fire and fire. Okay, so here's what's absolutely amazing. I took this scale, and instead of going F to, it goes back to F, I started on C, and I went C, D, E, G flat, here, C, D, E, G flat, F, A, B, C. So that's a mode. That's a mode of the first scale, the scale. This mode, the lines, the notes create the same hexagram, 6 solids. Now I went from A to A, starting on the 3rd note of the scale, A, and these, and then tonic. That mode creates this one, fire and fire, which is one of the 8. And then starting on G, and back to the tonic, is lake, one of the 8, and then again, here we have another one. I need to arrow. Okay, lake. This is clouds. This is fire again, still a major, and this is clouds, flower scale, and major, and this is lake. So there's really only, what, 4 different, but this scale, the modes of this scale, all create one of the majors. Now I'm looking at scale 11, I Ching, what I call group efforts. A-tone scale with 2 octaves. When I do the modes, they're freaky, and I had trouble identifying them as hexagrams. So I'm exploring this one because it's freaky. I think that's neat. I'm writing, what am I writing? Snap short, I call it snap shorts this time. Little scenes from last summer. And I'm using I Ching scale 11 for that because it's weird. So I don't know if you understood it. Maybe watch it again or ask questions. I'll try to answer questions. The I Ching Music, the book, it's right here. I noticed how the current, see, I went through a few transitions of scale. At first I just did no fifth for that solid line scale, and then I transitioned. I haven't tried a microtonal version, but I Ching scales version 5, which is here in small in my I Ching Music, the book. Found on Amazon, not too expensive. Not too many mistakes found so far. It's a little small. Gives you the scale. Gives you some interesting stuff. Like I did a positive affirmation for each hexagram. That's worth something. And you'll hear more of that in vocal stuff. So anyway, ThinkSpot 19. Thanks to Grok, and you'll see a lot more about the I Ching music in the future.